Hey team, what's going on? Welcome to your Barefoot Bootcamp Volume 2, program number 3 or 4. I don't know where we're at with this one. We have the beats going already. For this class, you're gonna need a pair of heavy dumbbells or a pair of light dumbbells. Truth be told, for this class, I'm mostly gonna be working with the heavy dumbbells, which range for me 20 to 40 pounds, but you can go 10 to 20 depending on what your capability is. And for the light to medium, I have 10s, but you could always go 5s or 10s or 15s. We are gonna get started with the mobility flow. 4 circuits today, good times, so let's do this. Just focus for today is just to have a good time and to feel good. Leave the anxiety on the yoga mat, so to speak. We're gonna start at the top, well, at the back of the mat rather. Feet really wide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms by the side. Bring the palms together, inhale, reach. Exhale by the side. Just connect with the breath. We'll do one more. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna make our way to the top of the mat. Drop down as low as you can go. Walk it out into a plank position. Push back, downward dog, and then back to plank. Downward dog, back to plank. You can articulate. We're gonna do one more and then come to the top of the mat. Right foot's gonna step forward, right behind the right wrist. Left foot right behind the left wrist. Stand up. We're gonna do things in threes, sets of threes, starting with the Charlie's Angels into corkscrew, into cactus arms. Just follow along. Take a big inhale. Exhale, Charlie's Angels. So scoop the belly, press the hips forward, round the spine. Open up the chest like you're ripping something open, and then you're gonna roll the right shoulder into the right pec, and then the left shoulder into the left pec, reaching straight up. Thumbs come together, cactus the arms, and we have 2 more just like that. So, round the spine as if you're 007 and or Charlie's Angels. I'm sure they've made a remake of this so far in 2021. You're gonna open up and then rip open. You're gonna roll the left shoulder into the pec this time. And then the right shoulder into the right pec. Arms come back overhead, thumbs come together and cactus the arms. We have one more. Exhale, so really round the spine, empty out the breath, beats in the back, dumbbells in the front. It's a good time. Open up, corkscrew. So you can use your imagination for this one. Imagine you're pulling a rope into the body, which is gonna pull the right shoulder into the pec, and then pull the left shoulder, pull the left side of the rope into the body, which is gonna roll or corkscrew the shoulder into the pec. Arms come directly overhead. Give me a fat cactus, because we all love a fat cactus. And then hands to heart center. Get as low as you can. Left hand will go back, right hand will go back. Feet come out in front. You know this one. This is one of my favorites. Feet as wide as the mat. So you have equal distance. 3 sets, we'll add on each one. Drop your legs to the right so that the knee goes inside the sole of the right foot. And then to the left, windshield wipering, or if you're in Brizzy, windscreen wipering. Adding on, drop it to the right, and then just press the hips up. Left hand can wrap to the right shoulder, drop. Other side. So feet drop, knees drop, plant the left hand, grab the right shoulder. Give yourself a little love before you bust into some Barefoot Bootcamp, dumbbell edition. One more set. This time you're going to drop and you're going to swing, swoop, circle the left arm up and over, and then back down. Other side, drop. You'll feel the hips start to snap, crackle, and pop. That means things are starting to happen. Reach up with the right arm, come back through, cross the ankles. We're just gonna go for a little typhoon vinyasa, half a typhoon from Hawaii. Turn around, come into downward facing dog. Left leg is gonna swoop up high, scorpion the leg. Left foot's gonna step between the hands, pivot, turn towards the center of the room. Right leg is nice and long. We're just gonna make our way over to Skandasana, dropping down. Go as low as you can go. So if you're it's a little more shallow, that's all good. 2 more. We're not judging. We don't judge during yoga. And we don't judge during Barefoot Bootcamp. Remember, have a good time. Feel good, number 1. Number 2, learn a little bit more about how you move than you did yesterday. So know more about yourself than you did the other day before, which was yesterday. Turn. Left hand, right hand, facing back to the top of the mat towards your dumbbells, stepping back into a right-legged scorpion, like so. And then right foot down, drop the knees, send the hips back. 3, child pose, 2, mini up dog. So I'm keeping it kind of shallow. Set the hips back, hips to heels, articulate through, roll through, wave through. Get to know how you move from your hips, through your back, through your spine, into the hands, sending the energy into the earth. Press it back, downward dog. Right foot outside right hand, left foot outside left hand. We will grab light dumbbell for this mobility part of the warm-up. So on this one, you can do what's called perhaps a hammer type grip or crush the bell like so. Take it back towards the middle of the mat or the 3/4 mark. We're gonna halo over the right shoulder, step forward with the right foot, right side 3 times. So halo over the right shoulder, left shoulder, step with the right foot, and then twist to the right and repeat, same side. So rotate, right shoulder, left shoulder, take a big step, 90-90, twist, one more. So right shoulder, left shoulder, very Game of Thrones, I know. Step, right foot, and then rotate, keeping the hips square, back to center, stand on up, feet really wide, it'll be easier to step. And your other side, don't forget about your left shoulder like you're blocking a sword. So block the sword, let it go behind. It's a very guy thing to say. Step forward with the left foot, and then twist, rotate, come back to center. 2 more times. So just over the left shoulder, behind. My head doesn't really move. Take a step. So we're getting some shoulder mobility. Testing the balance, actually, when we go into the lunge. Embracing the core. And getting a little thoracic rotation at the same time. Now we're just gonna alternate, right side, left side, 3 sets. So right shoulder, take a step. Left shoulder, take a step, that's the first set. We just got 2 more. Right shoulder, you can look as if you're looking behind you. So I'm gonna rotate, step, look behind you. Last set. Woo. 1 more. Step. Look behind, drop the back knee. Light dumbbells go back to the front, right hand down, right leg out, drop down. We're only gonna do 12 single leg stretch. I'll set you up, Pilates stance. Right leg to tabletop, left hand to knee, right hand toward ankle. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders peel off the mat. Left leg goes forward, toes in line with forehead. I'll count you to 12. We'll consider this 1, 2, 3. Option to send the hands forward, 4. Option, bring the hands behind the head, 5, 6, for the last 7, you can reach back, 8, 9, we're gonna flow, 10, 2 more, right into some light cardio, because you know how we do in this fusion style class, it's gotta be one experience. Come forward, 24 mountain climbers, 1, 2, light though, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, brace the core, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Hop forward, hands on the hips, roll your hips. 3 times to the right, 3 times to the left. Quick jumping jack. We're gonna do a little bit of a buy-in. So we're gonna have 10 burpees, 10 crab reach, I'll break that down, and then 10 double leg stretch. Right into the flow. The dumbbell flow, that is. For the first circuit of the dumbbell flow, gonna go heavy, but feel free to go light, and I will mirror you. When I don't mirror you, you'll know, because I won't be facing you. Shake it out. 10 burpee, 10 crab reach, 10 double leg stretch. We start in 3, 2, 1, here we go. You can add a little hop. I'll give variations on this one, maybe clap at the top. 2, now we're gonna reach back with both arms. 3, maybe now we're gonna reach up with one arm. 4, kind of tests the balance. 5, you can do a basic plank style. Reach up. 6, or you can kind of worm it out, feet together. 7, right foot forward. 8, left foot forward. 9, and maybe a single squat. 10, drop down, hips Equal distance between your heels and the palms of your hands. Puff the chest out, flick the tailbone back. Left hand comes to the guard. Reach back, up and over. It's 1, only 10, 2, 3, 4, to the guard, to the windows. 5, 6, whoever caught that reference, bad person. 8, 2 more I think. Elbow, hips. 9, look down. Last one, hips, look down, 2 shoulders, 1 line. 10, double leg stretch, both legs to tabletop, hands to shins. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders peel off the mat. Inhale, come back to the breath. You can reach forward, back. This is 3. Modification, keep going. Cobbler's pose, 4, 5, otherwise. 6, staying C curve, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross the ankles, roll forward. Maybe no hands to get up. Grab a heavy dumbbell. Here goes first circuit. I'm gonna mirror you. So you have the dumbbell in your right hand, feet really wide, about shoulder width. Puff the chest out. We're gonna go 1 and 1, 1 deadlift, 1 very light hop. 45 seconds, here we go, hinge. So 1 single hand deadlift, place it down, 1 light hop. Repeat. Articulating through the feet, landing soft, only 45 seconds. All good. On your deadlift, hips go back, active plank at the top, hips go back, light hop. Plug and pack and weld your shoulders down to the back. When you pick up the bell, get tight. I want you to have a feeling like you're crushing the handle of the bell. We got about 5 seconds to go. You're gonna hang on to the same bell. 3, 2, pick it up. Step back with your right foot. Left foot is forward, right hand has the bell. Left forearm on the thigh, puff the chest out. We go 45-second row. Chest out, legs tight, we row. So you have the right hand on bell, you're crushing it. The weight is even, because it's a dumbbell, which is one of the benefits of a dumbbell. It's evenly weighted, so you don't have to concentrate on that too much. But I do want you to focus on drawing your right shoulder down the back. Keep it moving. I'm gonna turn profile so you can get a different angle. Splitting the mat apart, crushing the handle, goes to the hip, not to the rib. Planting the feet into the mat. This one's awesome. Squeezing, feeling the lat. You got about 3, 2, time. 2 heavy dumbbell or 2 light dumbbells, rack position. So elbows bent, dumbbells can be facing you, palms are facing you, knuckles are facing you. Your right leg's gonna be forward, your left leg's gonna go back into a curtsy. 45 seconds, then we'll have some bonus rounds. In 3, 2, here we go. Step back with the left, press up. So if you got a heavy dumbbell, I want you to focus on the tension and the technique. Starts with knowing where your head's at, literally and metaphorically. So look forward, keep your chin level. Spine is nice and tall. Stamp down with your right big toe. You can squeeze and flex the biceps. Very little weight on the right leg. So mostly the balance is on the lead leg, which for you is the right. Stepping back, the hips dip back, as if you're royalty. Chest stays up, core stays tight. Last one, left leg back and hold. Now, we're gonna stand up and straighten the legs, keeping the curtsy position lower down. Only 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds, we'll do a little add-on. Notice that the back knee, your left knee, is in line with your right ankle. Last 30 seconds, we're gonna do a little add-on. Option to add a press. Rack, drop. Your core stays in a cylinder. Drop. Palms parallel. Ooh, at the top. Bring it in. Heavy dumbbells. We got about 10 seconds. Pressing up. Bring it in. Drop the hips. Protract shoulders. A little bit at the top. And time. Take your heavy dumbbells. Top of the mat. We have 12 level change with push-up. So that looks like this. And then you have one push-up. Option to do it on the knee. We're gonna do 12 together. Here we go. Plank position. Starts with the legs. Legs tight, hips forward, shoulders down the back, core is lit. We have 12. This is one. Make sure if you can have the mental wherewithal. This is 3. To switch hands. So it'll be my left. 4. 5. Ooh. 6. Halfway. Modification if you need it. Take the knee push up. 7, or omit it. But only omit it if you absolutely need to. I think that's 8. 9. Ooh, yes. 10. You got this. Keep it going. Whew. Be strong. 11. Tighten up your core. Focus on your technique. Breathe through it. Feel the body. Push straight up. Drop the knees. Drop the hips. Next circuit. Okay, before we go into the next circuit, actually, we got a little playful mobility because as we said, you want to learn how you move and you want to get a little bit better every single day. From a kneeling position, just press the hips up. Left leg goes forward. You're in a very deep forward lunge. We're going to work our windscreen action. Fold the arms. Drop the hips back. Pick up the left leg. Come into your windscreen. Rotate to the left. Press the hips up and step. You have 45 seconds starting from here. So the left leg picks up as if you're stepping over a pencil. Sit it back. I'll show the modification. Twist and uno momento. Modification, you just plant the hand, swing the leg back. Make sure it sits comfortably on the inside edge of your right foot, the sole that is. We got about 15 seconds. Doing this with your arms in this I Dream of Genie position makes it a little more challenging. So you got to be a little more aware of your body in the space and time continuum that we're in. And last one, leg goes forward, hands go straight down, tuck back toes, step back. We'll do one little mini flow, roll through plank position, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, hop, float, or jump. Grab your heavy dumbbell. This time it's going to be in your left hand. Plug the shoulders down the back, hinge. We have one deadlift. Place it down, one light hop. 45 seconds, one deadlift, hop. If you got that, you can move it a little bit quicker where it feels like it's one thing. As soon as it touches, I leave the earth. As long as you are packing your shoulders, squeezing your core, give me a good arm lock. That means that the arm is nice and tight. Roll through your feet, a little more detail. Toe ball heel, toe ball heel. Not landing hard on the heels of the feet, like a cat, not a dog. For 3, tight at the top. 2, last one, right into it. Step back with your left foot. Right leg goes forward. Puff chest out. Drop hips. Spine is about a 45 degree. Plug the shoulder down the back, and we row. Crushing the grip of your handle. Check in. You can't see your back. but you can visualize your back. So visualize the muscles drawing together, contracting. Focus on that. I want you to see it, visualize it. What does the contraction look like? Hell, what does the contraction sound like? To me, it sounds like gears going into place. Bring it all the way to the hip for 3, 2, time. Heavy dumbbells, so 2 heavy dumbbell, or you can go light. And we know the rack position. All right, so dumbbells in rack position. This time your left foot's gonna stay forward. Make sure you have enough room to step back and curtsy. Right leg steps back, here we go. Your right knee is gonna go in line with the tip of the left heel. Balance is what this is about. Because you are testing your balance when you're going into a curtsy lunge. There's a slight rotation. Your torso will go slightly rotated, so I'm not squared off. It's kind of following the natural swing of the pelvis, but stamp down through your left big toe. Balance on the ball of your right foot. And then again, use your mind. What does balance feel like? Is it a Karate Kid type moment where it's water or mountains? Or is it something else? Whatever that is, start to embody that feeling of balance and stay with it. Tense up where you need to. We got 2 30-second sets. Drop, and then straighten the legs out. Keep the bells in the rack. Again, your chest is slightly at the same angle as your pelvis. Still stamping down through the big toe. Hips go low. Hips go high. When they go low, we go high. For the last 30 seconds, especially if you got heavy dumbbells, we're gonna add on. You gotta outwork the instability. Option to add the press. Hips drop, rack position, press directly overhead. So very little momentum. Palms face you, and palms go parallel. At the top of the movement, you gotta make sure your core stays zipped up. You can protract your shoulders slightly so the biceps come in line with the ears. For 3, 2, step it up. Bells go, top of the mat. We're gonna need both your heavy dumbbells for this, or 2 light dumbbells at the top of the mat, because we're gonna do fucking little patty cake with them, right? Right, back and forth. So, 45 seconds of this, we can talk while we walk. Coming into plank position, dumbbells are about 1 foot in front of my palms. Plank position, right hand goes to 1 dumbbell, pick up the left leg, draw it across the body as if you're doing a tiger curl in plank, hand down, push up, and then alternate. If you're looking for a little more challenge, try to go to the top of the dumbbell. It's gonna force you to literally lengthen and grow. So we talk about growing mentally, but like you gotta actually do it when you're doing your workout. It'll help. 15 seconds. Pick it up, stay in that nice plank, draw it at an angle across the body. For my yogis, as if you're a tiger. You're doing tiger curl. Don't knock over any curtains. 3, 2, last one, time. Left knee down, right knee down. Let me just set my timer. Whew. Okay. This time, a little mobility, and then we're gonna go to a flow, going into circuit number 3, which is gonna be fun. Right leg goes forward. This mobility, flow, 45 seconds, you don't have to go fast. Dip into the hip, right leg goes forward. I'll do the modification first. You can put the left hand down, dropping the hip back, coming into your windscreen, and then rotate to the right. Otherwise, step, keep the hands in this scarlet vision, or Wanda vision rather, position, so the elbows are folded. Find the balance. There's gonna be a moment where you're gonna feel off balance. And that's when you have to squeeze your core to decelerate yourself, break it into sections, hips go forward, pick it up. This is when the balance is gonna become an issue. Drop down, feels good. Little rotation, station, back to the top for 3, 2, time. Right foot meets left foot, or left foot meets right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take it from the top. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Hands to heart center. Since we're on this balance kick, left leg, pick it up. One-legged Tadasana. Big inhale. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. We're gonna do a warrior 3, world's greatest stretch style, which is gonna mean that you're gonna really flex the back foot and flex your thumbs, squeeze the shoulder blades. Take a step back into a crescent lunge. Inhale, arms come overhead. One time only. Coming into sun gaze, drop the back knee. Reach, arrowhead. Inhale, crescent. Fingertip the floor. Back to the top. Left foot. Say hi to your right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Palms together. Here's the fun part. Fusion, man. You're barefoot. Pick up your right leg. Be one with the mountain. Feel that in your body. See it in the mind. And then start to hinge. Become a warrior. Strong, agile, smart. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Thumbs up to yourself. Right foot steps directly back. Crescent lunge. Don't mess with me, you know this. Knee over the ankle, back heel lifted, hips and shoulders square. Exhale, drop the knee, look up towards the heavens, the clouds, and bonus points if you know what galaxy we're in. It's the Milky Way, like the candy bar. Arrowhead, inhale. This time we're gonna take one vinyasa, stepping back, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop the feet between the hands. Grab your heavy dumbbell. I will turn to mirror you on this one. We're just gonna rotate from right to left. So you have the dumbbell and a hammer type grip. So the dumbbell is facing down and up. You got the grip, pull it to your chest, drop into a squat, rotate to your right. Back to center, stand up. Keep your hips and knees square. Your upper body is gonna rotate. Stand up, drop down. We're looking for more thoracic mobility. So you do wanna keep your hips and shoulders where they're at. You're not pivoting the foot on this particular drill. And if it's shallow for you, shit, it's shallow for you. It means you're gonna work on it. See, I can go right about there and I'm good before I know that I'm gonna wanna turn my hips, and that's not the goal. So I'm here. But if I think about where I feel, what does rotation look like? What does the free body look like? What does it sound like? It sounds like heavy beats. Come back to center. Hang on to the heavy dumbbell. This time, you're gonna step back with your left leg. So you're back at the top of the mat. Your right leg is forward. You have left hand on bell. We're gonna do a ballistic curl. So I'm gonna demonstrate this once, and then you're gonna do it. You're gonna hinge. Your hips will go back as if you're doing a kettlebell swing, and then you're gonna curl it. You gotta move your hips. You gotta let your spine be free. Here we go, hinge. It goes from a hammer to a basic curl. So swing the hips back. This is good because you're learning, it's like you're throwing it, right? You really wanna stimulate your nervous system, especially if you've done every workout there is known to man and woman, YouTube, fucking Vimeo, studios. Then you gotta start to really dig in, find out what stimulates you. And throwing is one of the biggest stimulators. It's like running, because you have to feel the kinetic chain. Hinge back for 3, 2, time. Bell goes straight down. We set the timer. Ooh. Okay, so we got same bell. So you go heavy bell, right leg's gonna go back. You're gonna do what I call my cup grip, right? So it's like you're holding a cup, thumbs are together, and your index fingers are together. Press the hips forward, and tricep press. Heavy bell, 45 seconds. Now you want a little insanity on your potato, then as you go back, you're gonna hinge and come up. So as if you're catching it, using your core and then pressing it up with the triceps. So it's a 2-for-1. Feeling it. At the top, when you press the tricep, you can let the shoulders come a little bit out of the pocket, and then as the elbows bend, let them come in to the lats. Got about 5 seconds. We're gonna go right to the ballistic curl on the other side. Time. Left foot goes forward. Yeah, we got this. Okay. So on this one, I'm gonna show one more time, just the movement so you can see what's up, and then I'm gonna turn so you can get a different angle. The hips have to do this. So my arms are like cables, and my hips are doing the action, and I'm getting tight at the top, and as if I'm gonna throw the weight across the room, but you're not, because you're not a handy person, so don't do that. Or you might be. I'm not. Here we go. So bicep curl, hammer. Whew. Call this the mini hammer throw, because we're gonna do the big hammer throw in a second. And by a second, I mean a couple minutes. Hinge, hinge. So same thing, the bell goes, let it, and then hinge. You're gonna feel it go by the hip, and then you can hinge. Don't go early. Stay taller, longer, hinge. Now give me more of a throwing action. You wanna get to that next level. You wanna feel what you can do. And you kind of have to test the outer limits, as Jordan Peele would say. For 3, 2, whoo. Hang on to that heavy bell, place it to the right side. Bell goes to the heavy bell to the left side. Right foot meets left foot, and I know I didn't turn to give you a different angle, but I feel like you got it. We have 45 seconds. Your feet are gonna be kind of narrow, hip width. This is basically like a double kettlebell swing. Your palms are gonna stay parallel. 45 seconds, double KB swing. 3, 2, hinge, tight. Same technique. The bell stays, the dumbbells stay on the letter H. You hinge, about a 20-degree bend in the knee. Stay tall, hinge, stay tall. The bells are gonna fall anyway. Let it. Now give me more throw. Throw. Get tight at the top. That's what's gonna redirect it. Tight, redirect. Tight, redirect. You can pull it down. It's a good way to learn the mechanics with a kettlebell swing. In 3, 2, time. Bells go right to the top. Take one heavy bell and bring it to the back of the mat. How do you like that flow? Bring it to the back of the mat. The fusion fitness gods are gonna be angry with that one. So drop back, hands. This is gonna be good. Because this is actually, if it's not too heavy, it'll actually hover off the mat, which gives it a unique free fall feeling. Both legs straight up. Inhale, prepare, exhale, head and shoulders lift. Inhale, lower, only 12. Option to add a little hip curl at the top. This is 2, 3. Modification, you can drop the head back. I believe this is 5. So notice when I lift the hips, this bell is gonna lift a little bit. 6. 7. My yogis, think shoulder stand. And all the functional meatheads are like, the leg's supposed to go straight up. It's all good. 10. 11, woo, 12, bonus, feet really wide, crush grip, dumbbell, send it forward, momentum, all the way to the top. Okay, I'm gonna mirror you on this one. So, bell's gonna be in the right hand. If you're brand new to this movement, we're calling it side swing to overhead or the hammer throw. Then, no worries, go light. You're gonna pivot your feet. When you do this movement, pick up the ball of your left foot so you can step, and then pivot on the right foot. So the movement goes step, pivot. Here we go, 45 second. I'm gonna demonstrate it once so you can see it. Swing, to throw, back down. Here we go. The movement at the bottom, I'm just letting it swing to the side in front of me. So you have to maintain that plane. So notice it comes down, feet parallel, and then pivot. Back foot, step with lead foot. Opposite hand all the way to the top. Throw it, catch it at the top, let it swing. Imagine there's a wall directly in front of you. Throw it. This is like someone throws something, you catch it, you redirect it. Let me focus back on the technique so I don't have to talk so much. Step, pivot. 5 more seconds. Step, pivot. 3, 2, 1. Time. We're going right to the other side. Let's just do that. So you're gonna do left hand, has it, feet are parallel. I'm gonna walk through it one more time. So the swing, there's momentum coming from the back phase to the top phase. Step, pivot. Goes directly overhead, hand in line with the shoulder, and I swing it down. If you're uncomfortable, go light or no weight at all. You can do a water bottle. It's all good. Swing it, here we go. So notice it ends up in line with the shoulder. Talking through this, step, pivot the back foot. The pelvis and the torso rotate. So you have to move the lower body and the upper body. Then it goes upper body, lower body. Step, pivot. You're an Olympian. You're on the top of Mount Olympus. You are Aphrodite, Zeus, all of the above. Let's go. Swing it, catch it. Feels awesome. Throw it, catch it at the top. 3, 2, time. Bring it in. All right, let's do a little crescent flow. And we got the last circuit coming up. That's about it. Top of the mat, little flow in between, just so you can reconnect. Inhale, reach up. I want you to stay mobile. I want you to stay connected. Stepping back, lower down halfway. Final circuit coming up. Downward dog, inhale, right leg, scorpion. Exhale, right foot's gonna step between the hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, arrowhead. Exhale, crescent. Hands down, stepping back. Vinyasa. Upward facing. Downward facing, inhale, left leg high. Scorpion, step the foot between the hands. Back heel lifted. You can put a solid bend in the back knee too. Inhale, reaching up. There's really no rules. Just because remember, all this shit was made up. But then people got good at it because they learned about themselves. Hands go straight down, just like you're learning. How you move, how you breathe, how you rotate. Downward dog. Look between the hands. Walk, float, or jump. Feet between the hands. 2 dumbbells this time, heavy. You want to go heavy for this one. I'm going to turn profile just so you can see it, and I'll say profile. Sumo, deadlift, feet really wide, vertical spine. So it's a combination of a sumo squat and a deadlift. Hinge. So my feet are really wide, and I'm going to press the hips forward, squeeze the butt at the top, contraction. You can either turn the palms at a 45-degree angle if that's more comfortable, but you're definitely doing a very deep hinge. Don't forget about what you're doing this for. Like, what are you doing this for? For me, honestly, at this point, I do want to feel good. I want to feel like I'm a part of the ocean or like I'm a part of something that's connected to something else. That's what we're doing this shit barefoot. Throwing yoga into the mix. Get to know your body, your breath, your pressure. Like, where do you need more pressure? Where do you need less? You got to figure that out. I can't do it for you, but just scan your body. Hinge, hips back, chest almost parallel for 3, 2, woo. That's what I'm saying. Hang on to one bell. This time, right leg's gonna go forward. Ballistic curl to half squat, not a big deal. You've done this before. We go together, 45 seconds. Let's just walk it and talk it. Hinge, curl, keep it there. Half squat. Repeat. Throw, catch, step up, half squat. 45 second. Throw, catch, half squat. Throw, flex on them. I tell you, this class got a little bit of everything. We got backside, we got biceps, we got legs. Hinge, let the head go with the tailbone. What I'm saying is, like, make sure that you keep the back of your neck in line with your crocodile tail. For 3, 2, hang on to the heavy bell with the left hand. Grab the other heavy bell. It's gonna get real in a second. So, I'm gonna demonstrate this once. Feet can stay hip width. We're gonna go all the way to the top. The modification, let me show this. Modification will be right here. So just in line with the shoulders. When I say stay taller, I mean let the bells come down and then you hinge. Don't go with the bell. Don't be a bell goer. Be a non-bell goer. Puff the chest out all the way to the top. 45 seconds. In 3, 2, here we go. Let it swing in front. So you gotta throw. You gotta recruit your hips. Imagine like you're trying to do a backflip or as if you're trying to jump. Protract your shoulders at the top. Let it swing, throw. Brace the core. You want a little more? Show me more power. I want to feel your hip power in this timeline. Hinge, hips. Stamp down, throw, catch. For 3, 2, time. Oh, that'll get you. So other side, real quick, head in line with tailbone. That's what I mean, because if you're like, what the hell is that about? There's a broomstick on you, you hinge, the hips hinge, but the spine goes with you. Ballistic curl, other side. Here we go in 3, 2, hinge, flex on them, back ball the foot, half squat. Let's get that rhythm down first. So you're hinging, hips, bicep, balance, quads, hamstrings, glutes. Isolateral, right? Meaning, or offset load rather. So that means your core is gonna have to work a little bit harder because there's weight on one side of the body. So the other side of the core, it's gotta stabilize. Okay, let's go back to it. Last 5 seconds, visualize what you want it to look like in profile. Vertical squat, hinge, head with tailbone, flex the bicep, and time. Weight goes right to the front, right hand down, right leg out. All right, let's do this because I'm inspired. We're gonna do 1 minute, hundreds. I think that was in another program. We're gonna do it right now. And 1 minute, inhale through the nose for 5, exhale through the mouth for 5. I'm sure I got a timer somewhere to tell me 1 minute. Both legs to tabletop, hands overhead. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders peel off the mat. Legs can go straight. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Variation. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale.
Make sure, like it's a tabletop, another variation. Pump the arms. Inhale through your nose for 5. Exhale through the mouth for 5. Head and shoulders lifted. Stay in C curve. We're gonna go right into a yoga flow from here. 20 seconds. A little more challenge, legs can go straight. Make sure you imprint. Lower back to the mat. Whew. Put on that seat belt. Protect yourself. No time to live dangerously right now. We got technique to focus on. 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, oh my Buddha. Cross the ankles, roll forward. We're gonna go around the world. Typhoon Vinyasa. Listen to the words, because I'm not gonna mirror you on this one, so it'll be more like acoustic cueage. You're in a seated position. Look over your right shoulder, make sure your left ankle's in front of your right ankle. Look over your right shoulder, come around, downward facing dog. Pedal the knees out left and right. Left leg high to the sky, scorpion. Left foot steps between the hands. Rotate towards your right shoulder, Skandasana. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat where your right leg is waiting. Drop the back knee. Sneak it in a little bit. World's greatest stretch, but only a portion of it. You can use the dumbbell for this one if you want. Go to the tall side of the dumbbell. Place it on the right-hand side of your body. Right palm goes to it, left hand goes up and over. Reach up and over, hold for 3 breaths. And even though I'm holding, I never really hold a yoga posture because I'm always kind of moving into it. It's more of a micro movement. Come back to center. You can bring the dumbbell directly underneath you, right to the other side, or you can go flat on this one. Right arm reaches up and over. Make sure you keep pressing the left hip forward. Your right toe is down. Right bicep can rotate out. And keep your hips relative. Come back to center. Fingertip the floor. You can do it on the knee or go right into a low lunge, into a long pyramid. Drop down. Back shin, 45-degree, left hand, right hand. Give me 1 bridge. Heels really close to the glutes. Press the hips up, bridge, palms flat, shoulder blades flat. 2 breath here. Round the chest. Round your mind. Make everything feel circular. And go to the bottom of your breath. Roll forward. Down dog. Left leg up. Left foot step between the hands. Drop back knee. Use, again, the tall portion of the dumbbell, or you don't need to. Left hand goes to the dumbbell. Right arm reaches up and over. Breathe 3 times. I no longer jam my shoulders into the back when my arms come overhead. Rather, I let the shoulder kind of slide out of the pocket. That doesn't mean I'm not engaging or I'm not aware of the alignment of the shoulder to the lat. I mean, I'm not like doing this. I'd still know if I could slide it right into the pocket. But for the health of your shoulders, might be a better way to go. I'll get off my yoga soapbox now. Reach up and over. Oh, this one feels amazing. Make sure your hip presses forward. Oh, yes. Fingertip the floor. Option to come into long pyramid, back foot parallel, or not. Meaning, like, sometimes I like to turn it out. It's like Friday night. We're gonna turn out this long pyramid. Pyramid's like, what? Okay, so come into a seated position. I'm mirroring you again. Left arm reaches up, easy twist. So that cool down we just did, you can go through it like 2, 3, 4, 5 times. This twist, I always end it seated, just because it's a little easier to go into the final breathing round. Other side, obviously, so right hand outside left thigh, back to center, easy forward fold. Turn down these beats a little bit. Got them copyright-free beats. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Option to go palms up or palms down. Deep inhale. We're going to do box breathing, one of the go-tos. You're going to inhale for 10, hold for 10, exhale for 10, hold for 10. You can do it. We started off with 5, but I feel like you can do 10. Empty out your breath. First side of the box. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. So if you're not heavy into meditation, that's a good way to meditate, because if you do 4 or 5 rounds, you're going to be one of those people that's like, oh, I didn't know I can meditate. All right. Thank you so much for joining. And just remember that when you're doing these workouts, you have the opportunity to actually feel everything because you're barefoot, you're using your hands, you're doing all kinds of movement. You have an opportunity to get a little bit better at something. So whether that's your rotation, whether that's your strength, whether that's your alignment, and it doesn't just have to be about the body. It can also be about the mind. You can be lateral with this type of movement, with this type of approach to working out. That's what's going to make it special. So I'll tell you a story before we sign off. This is one I read, and I was heavy into this podcast called Hardcore History, but it was about Alexander the Great, and you might have heard this story before. Stop me if you've heard this one. So there's a knot called the Gordian knot in this city, and the myth or the tale is that if anybody can untie this knot, they will become the ruler of all the lands. So they're going to be essentially king of the world, or ruler of the world. So this knot, no one's been able to untie it. So Alexander the Great comes to town, and essentially it's like a riddle, right? So the townspeople, the town mayor, come up and says, I want you to I just gave it away. I want you to untie this knot. And instead of trying to untie it, Alexander the Great takes out his sword and just cuts it in half. So that's a form of lateral thinking. It doesn't always have to be the thing that seems obvious. So when we say strength, it doesn't have to be about the body. It can be about the mind. When we say speed, it doesn't have to be about the body. It can also be about how you navigate when things get sticky. So yeah, there you go. That's all. Signing off. Thank you so much for allowing me to teach. Namaste.